welcome to Fallout New Vegas. So, I don't really know what kind of character we're going to build for this, but I really felt like playing it recently, so I've been getting all the mods installed, and I believe I finally have a working game that doesn't crash every 10 seconds like I've had for most of the last week, while I've been trying to get the mods working.
You're awake. How about...
Also, settings, general subtitles on,
that?
just so that we can see them. Ah, yes, more perks. God, there's so many pop-ups when you first start.
Whoa, easy there, easy.
Easy there,
You've been
Doc.
out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the
Get your
damage
bearings.
is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Tell me your name. Let's call ourselves Mr. Baza. Mr. Baza, ready to go?
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you.
Well,
but
of
if
course
that's
it's
your
not.
name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
That's about the worst way he could have possibly said that.
How'd I do?
Alright, yeah, I forgot just how ugly the character models look. You know what, yeah, fine. Let's have a look at some presets. You know what, that one will do. That's close enough. It's kind of like me, the beard's not nearly as good, but whatever.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
I like to think when it comes to your
Can't
head,
speak to you
everything
in bed
matters.
anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Ooh, that looks bad.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there.
Right now, I've had
Take it slow now.
I've had a little bit of time to think about what sort of character we're going to be. And I'm not exactly sure just yet, but I have an idea. We're just going to sort of go with what works for us
Looking
here.
good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
Bet you go over there,
We'll
no?
learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Alright, well, let me try it. Alright, so strength effects, inventory weight mostly. We're not going melee this time. Perception. Okay, so perception's going to be fairly important for us then. Explosives, lockpicking, energy weapons, accuracy, and range. Endurance. It's going to be pretty important. Not the most important, but pretty important. Unarmored, health, resistance, charisma. I'm thinking we want to have high charisma for this character. I feel like we're going to be a bit of a smooth talking kind of character. Intelligence. Always important to have high intelligence in these games because it gives you massive amounts of skill points. Also, science, repair, and medicine are three of like the most useful skills of all, so why not? Agility. Sneak, guns, action points. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of being a sneaky type character. Sneaky type character that's a good talker. So let's do what I always do when it comes to Fallout. Drop everything down to 1. Because that's the easiest way to work out what you want to do. Just drop it all down to 1 and let's just build the character from scratch. So what we want is high intelligence. We're going to 10 intelligence for that maximum skill points that we'll get back. We want decent charisma, so we'll go 5 for now, or 6. Endurance we want at least 5, really probably 7. We want perception to be decent, probably 8. Agility, and obviously I'm going to have to alter some of this. What if we went intelligence 9? Oh god, this is such a hard choice. Perception 7. Honestly, I probably want strength to be at least 3 so that we can, actually carry some more stuff. Do we want to be that unlucky? Hold on. Let's have a look at this again. Alright, so let's put strength up to 4, because we want to be able to carry a decent amount of stuff. Perception at least 5, because we want decent perception. Endurance, probably a 5, yeah. Maybe 4 we could do with being a little less enduring. Charisma we want to be pretty good at. Intelligence we want to be very good at. And that leaves me 7 points, so I'm thinking might even drop charisma by 1. Stick an extra 3 into luck, 1 into agility. Not the best character, honestly. I might even go like that. That looks a bit nicer. Alright.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good.
Bullets done your brain some
your
good.
vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you
Nutty
take
and
a
the
seat
bighorn
on
are
my
dropping.
couch and we go through a couple of questions?
Sure
See if your
thing.
dogs are still barking.
No, you worry, mate. Old Baza will sort you out. They'll answer all your questions.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Well, it's definitely newspaper.
House.
House, renovate.
Night.
Night. I don't know. Silencer?
Bandit.
Crush.
Light.
Heavy. I don't know
Mother.
why. Caretaker. Cookie jar.
Okay. Now I got a few First one. Conflict just ain't in my...
You know what? We could pretend that we're listening to the doctor and hit strongly agree with all of them. And then the top one. Because honestly,
I don't have nothing to compare.
this stuff
it to,
doesn't
so
really
maybe
matter.
You'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Basically, yeah, that's just a creative system of, I don't really know how it works, but it gives you the different skills that you're going to pick. So I'm going to just uncheck them all and we'll check our own. So I'm going to go, I think, do we want sneak? Lockpick could probably be a good one. Let's go to lockpick. Guns. Maybe sneak? Just to get a bit of an advantage on sneak. Maybe repair, actually. Let's go sneak. We're going to try and be a bit of a stealthy one.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality.
You really think anyone in this wasteland has any idea about their medical history? Well, so you should really do something about the roof of your house. It looks like shit. Alright, so let's go skilled. Skilled is pretty much always a good one to go. I always want to go Wild Wasteland, but I don't feel like it really does that much. Maybe I'll click it, but at the same time I'm kind of like, it's never that great. -5 to energy weapons, explosive, guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. You know, that might not be a bad one. Let's go good-natured.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Very well. Now, we are totally going to rob him blind.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Something about a platinum
if you're
chip,
heading
eh?
back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Okay, thanks for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor,
I already
will
know
pull you
how
out
to
of
stay
your
alive,
grave.
don't you worry.
Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No, I don't want to play hardcore. Now. Why can I not crouch? Maybe I have to leave the house and come back in to be able to do that. We're gonna go back in and we're gonna rob the absolute shit out of him. Because we need some money to get by. Oh, that's a bright old sun. Didn't quite know why it was so bright. Although it is generally really bright. I've never really noticed. Now, the fact that we're detected already isn't a good sign of exactly how stealthy we're going to be. Where is the good doctor? I'll take his crutches. It can all be sold. Stim packs, I can use that. Oh, he's right there. Holy shit. Hey, that's a point. How much can I actually carry? Not a whole lot, actually. Because I've got such low strength, which is going to be a slight pain. Don't mind me. Repair the 9mm submachine gun. Fuck yeah. I'll take your sarsaparilla. Ooh. Don't mind if I take that. 10 plus on medicine. I'll take that. It makes all the healing items work that little bit better. Now. So everybody hasn't actually spotted the fact that I'm in his house. I'm not going to take absolutely everything, just anything of value. That's of value. And here's some ammunition. Take his knife. Some gourds, because they weigh nothing. Conductor, some cram. What's in his first aid box? Some dirty water. Stim packs. He's not going to know what hit him. Going to make him regret ever being a good Samaritan. Oh, that's a lot of cigarettes. Also, I've been told that cigarettes go stale. I'm not a smoker, but I imagine cigarettes made from like 200 years ago, if they were somehow not rotted away, would probably taste absolutely horrendous like everything else that's that old. Coffee pot. Toaster. How much is a pilot light worth? 14. Not bad. How's some inventory looking? Can fit a little bit more. The poor doctor. I've just cleaned him right out. Oh, well, well. Hello there. What's this? An M14. 308 rounds. M14 scope. Parts. Don't mind if I do. Now, let's get out of here before he realizes what we're doing. I think he's still over there. Good. Alright. Now, so we get the M4 and it had some mods with it. So, increase weapon condition. And adds long range scope. Now, we don't have much in the way of ammo for this thing, but that is pretty nice. Don't like how much we sort of sway, but that's to do with our gun skill, I believe. Now, time to explore the town. What did he say? He said to go see Sunny Smiles. Also, where'd that metal guy go? He said to speak to the metal guy that got us out of there. And who are you?
Motherfucker?
What brings you to Good Springs?
Motherfucker.
He waves his arms and gesticulates? I don't actually know what that word means. For several awkward moments. Efforting in vain to convey his motives for loitering at Good Springs, you eventually reach the conclusion that he seeks to have carnal knowledge of deathclaws and or other horned fauna. Okay. You don't say much, do you?
Motherfucker.
And how's the weather?
Motherfucker.
Never been to Nevada, but it's a desert. I imagine that's pretty accurate.
Motherfucker.
Tell me about your family.
Motherfucker.
Oh, this is just a thrilling conversation, isn't it?
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Do you ever fall in love?
Motherfucker.
Oh god, by that cry, I think he did.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Enough about family, let's talk politics, apparently.
Motherfucker.
You know what? We'll pick that up later. How about you travel with me, buddy?
Motherfucker.
He's giving me the smash perk. I actually kind of want to see what that is. Perks. Smash. Your melee unarmed attacks do more critical hit damage. That probably explains why when I was testing this out as a melee character, I actually did fairly well. Fair enough then.
Motherfucker.
I love that he whispers every time we do anything. We're being very quiet. Oh, he didn't do it every time.
You
Hey,
must
you.
be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got...
Cool, you've got surplus ammo. Okay, let's see what you got
Can
for
do.
sale. Because I got plenty of shit to offload. So, do you have any... God, I don't even remember what ammo type it was for this gun. It was... I don't think it was there, though. Anyway. Let's, weapons... I'll keep the 9mm, but I'll sell the submachine gun. I'm not going to use the binoculars. Machete, knife, laser pistol. All of that. I might use the shotgun. Not going to use those, and I'll hang on to that one. Oh yeah, I'll have to choose what I'm actually going to wear and then get rid of the rest. We'll work that out in a second. Apparel, aid, let's get rid of... I should probably hang on to the anti-venom. Get rid of the venom, the gourds, cram. Oh, did I just get rid of my doctor's bags? I want those. Don't sell those. Keep those. Nuka-Cola, pork and beans. Keep the rat axe. Never remember to use rebounds. It doesn't matter. Sugar bombs. Sunset sarsaparilla. Alright, and then misc. We'll just get rid of like everything that we can, basically. Everything that we don't need, which is pretty well everything right now. Medical braces, cigarettes, pressure washers, empty syringes, scrap metal, yeast. Alright. Now, does he have anything at all that I want? Not really by the look of it. No, he's got stim pack. I'll take one stim pack. 700 caps. That'll
Thanks.
get me started. Now, apparel. We need to choose what we're going to wear. So, dirty businessman wear. 5 plus speech. That's okay. Light metal armor. You know what, let's wear the armored vault suit because it's light. And we'll wear the pre-war hat. So now
You
let's
looking
see.
to buy some supplies?
Can you buy my goddamn apparel stuff? You can't afford this, but you know what? I can sell that to you and just... Yeah,
Thanks.
there you go. I lost out on 30 caps, but it gets it out of my inventory. Let's go see this lady, Sunny, that he wanted me to speak with. And Jesus! You often just walk around with a flamethrower? I guess so. I guess he does. Interesting town.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Well, that's good. I'd shoot her. I need to get to Prim.
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster
She's got
straight
really
south.
weird-looking
Can't
eyes.
miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Okay. I'm a little short on caps.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's
Schoolhouse,
in there
eh?
is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take it
He
easy.
tried to blow it with dynamite. It's amazing. Alright, and the bobby
You'll need those
pins?
to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Of course. Alright.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Don Mitchell said you could teach me to survive?
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okay. No problem. To be fair, I get why he's looking up. It is a really nice roof. And I can honestly say I've never actually looked up in this building to notice it. Was that your footsteps or was that gunshots? I'll be taking that. That's definitely his footsteps. God damn, he thumps around. Welcome to the terminal. I'm not good at these. Devolve. Stealth. Sterile. Then we're gonna get locked out. Can I just lockpick it? No, it's got a hard lock. God damn it. I hate these computer things. I need to get a companion that's good at this. Or someone that follows me around that can do this for me. Headset. Hey, we did it. Pure guessing. Log in. Disengage lock. I will take everything in there. Including this stuff. So right now, we're not going to do this forever, but our whole goal right now is just to get in a better position. Which currently, we definitely are not in. Help wanted. Terminal now working. Earn caps. Make friends? No thank you. Note added. Randall and Associates. Data missed. Randall and Associates. Looking for positions. Bounty Hunter. Okay. We could look into that. That might be something worth looking into. Most of this is crap, but this end... Is he going to react at all? I don't think he really cares. What do we got here? Oh, Magnum. You say anything, and we're going to have a real problem. And I'll get my buddy here to sort you out. So you best keep quiet about what just happened. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Eh,
Take this and try to
motherfucker,
hit a
can you
couple
get
of
out the
them.
way? Thank you. Oh, she gave me a new gun. Okay.
That's the
Yeah, I can shoot the bottles for you.
Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot.
See,
Well,
I'm a good
that's a
shot.
start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
No, I think I'm good. You
Suit
go
yourself.
ahead.
Hope this helped you some. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me.
You just said you were
Hey, do
going
me
to
a
the
favor.
water.
Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi. Hey, do that somewhere else.
What? Pointing this at you? Do what I want. Yeah, so you want me to poke my head back in here and see this Lady Judy?
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're
do you
burning this
mind?
town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in
Ooh.
mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Get
What
out.
the hell is your problem?
That's my problem. I'll teach you a lesson. Hey,
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you.
have I?
Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Suppose I did die. We were shot in the head. And I'm trying to track down the people who attacked
Not
me.
much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
The attackers say where they were going.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
And why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive.
Avoid
Which it
Quarry
could be
Junction.
for all I
Noted.
know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15.
Ah,
He'd have to
Vegas.
go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Fair enough. Want me to look at your radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Okay. What do you
I'm
got for
sure
sale?
I've got something you like.
Any chance you'd be willing to buy all the alcohol I got off your shelf? And all the other crap I got out of the back room. Let's get rid of this stuff first. Now hiring, I don't need the note anymore. Meeting people. Scotch. Vodka, and then the whiskey. No, or not, because you don't have enough. Unless there's something you have that I want, but there's not. Okay,
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
well, let's see about this radio. Apparently I can.
Feeling thirsty?
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Cheers, but 20. You implying I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Yeah, I'll think about it. Goodbye. Well, my friend, so far we've done well. So far, made ourselves just over 1,000 caps from 18. Not bad for a guy that just died. He just died, got shot in the head, and got saved by a doctor somehow. Now you, Metal Man.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
I don't know if it's just me, but I just noticed that there's a speaker above his screen that actually, like, pulsates when he talks. I've never noticed that before. How'd you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Okay. How did you find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch
Bone
of bad
orchard.
eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Okay. Do you know anything about the men who
I'd
attacked
say
me?
that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Okay. Well, thanks
Happy
anyway.
trails.
Happy trails yourself. Now, we were told the only place I could really think about getting some work would be down by the school. We could loot some kind of safe. I'm pretty sure we saw it around the back of the docks place. It should be just over here. Yeah, that's it. Don't ask me how, it's been sitting here in the middle of a populated town this whole time and hasn't managed to fall apart or be fully looted, but apparently it hasn't. So, we're gonna do it. Well, actually, no, she did say that they were in there and that Easy Pete tried to blow it open with dynamite, so I guess they have been in, they just haven't cleared it recently. But anyway, hey people, good to see that some of you made it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this content, there should be much more like it on my channel. Feel free to subscribe to see some more. Check out some of my links in the description. I stream on Twitch 3-4 days a week. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll put some links for some other videos on the screen that you can enjoy now. See you all in the next one, I hope.